Stop wasting time on complicated tools for simple tasks. Every student I know is either drowning in work or pretending they're not. And the wild part, the ones getting better grades aren't working harder. They found shortcuts and they're not telling you about them. I spent 3 weeks going through student forums, Reddit threads, Discord servers, app reviews, filtering out the overhyped garbage that influencers get paid to promote, and found 5 AI tools that are made for lazy students. No complex prompts, no 30-minute setup. These tools do the heavy lifting, so you don't have to. You can stay lazy and get a high GPA. Let's get into it. Tool number 1. I need to start here because this one broke my brain a little when I first found it. Your teacher assigns something, normal enough, except at the bottom, in bold, underlined, maybe in red. Ms. B handwritten. Handwritten. In 2026, when AI is literally being used to detect cancer early and optimize climate models, and you want me to find a pen that works? Here's TextToHandwriting.com. You type your content, pick a handwriting style, choose your paper, lined, blank, whatever, hit generate, download, print, submit. Your teacher sees handwriting. You spent 4 minutes. Nobody loses. Now, I'm not telling you to use this to cheat. I'm just telling you it exists. What you do with that information is between you and your GPA. Flip the problem. What if you are the one receiving handwriting? You borrowed notes from someone who clearly invented their own alphabet, and now you need to decode ancient scripture before the exam. Here, Transkribus comes in. It was originally built for historians to read. 500-year-old faded manuscripts, documents that survived actual wars, written in scripts nobody uses anymore. We're talking serious academic technology. So whatever your classmates scrawled in purple gel pen at 8 a.m. in a lecture they were half asleep in? Transkribus will absolutely destroy that. Upload a photo, get clean typed text back, drop it into your notes app. Done. Handwriting problem solved in both ways. Tool number 2. New scenario. You open your syllabus, which you definitely checked on day 1 and absolutely did not, and it's 14 topics, 3 papers, 6 chapters, and the exam is in 4 days. The classic move here is to highlight the entire textbook in yellow because it feels productive, then panic read the same paragraph 6 times and retain nothing. We've all been that person. It's not a personality flaw, it's a terrible study method. Here's the thing, most people don't know. Rereading is one of the least effective ways to study. Studies consistently show it gives you the feeling of learning without the actual memory. You feel prepared. You walk into the exam. It's not there? RapiLearn fixes the method. Not just the material. You paste in your content, chapter, notes, PDF, whatever, and it doesn't just summarize it. It maps out what actually matters, explains those concepts clearly, and then quizzes you on it. That last part is called active recall, and it's the most evidence-backed study technique we have. Think of it like that one smart friend who already read everything, understood it, and is now at the library with you the night before, patiently explaining it. Except this friend never gets tired, never has somewhere else to be, and never makes you feel embarrassed for asking the same thing 4 times. 1 chapter in, you'll understand why cramming feels like drowning, and why this feels like actually swimming. Tool number 3. Can we talk about Google for a second? Actually talk about it. You search something, 10 blue links, you click the first one, cookie pop-up, dismiss, autoplay video, close that, 3 ads, scroll more. Find the answer in paragraph 9 of a blog post written in 2013 by someone who clearly just wanted the SEO traffic. We have normalized this experience. We should not have normalized this experience. Perplexity AI is what Google would be if it actually wanted to answer your question. You ask something, it searches the web in real time, gives you a direct answer, and shows citations for every single claim, pointing to exactly where each piece of information came from. Those citations aren't just for trust. You can pull them directly into your bibliography. A research paper that used to take 2 hours of tab hopping can now have its sources handed to you in under a minute. And here's the feature everyone ignores, focus modes. You can tell Perplexity to search only academic papers, or only Reddit. And searching Reddit for how do students actually understand thermodynamics gives you a completely different and honestly more useful experience than any university blog ever will. Real people, real strategies, real frustration. There's also a follow-up conversation feature, so you don't just get one answer and dead end. You go deeper, ask follow-ups, it holds the context. It's a conversation, not a search bar. Free, available right now. No excuse to still be on page 2 of Google results. Tool number 4. This one's for the math people, and also for everyone who isn't a math person, but got placed in a math class, because life is like that sometimes. Here's what's actually cruel about getting math wrong. The feedback is just a red mark. That's it. You see the wrong answer and you're supposed to reverse engineer your own mistake from nothing. No explanation, just vibes and disappointment. Symbolab shows you every step. You type the problem or literally take a photo of it. Yes, a photo, and it solves it and walks through the entire process, step by step, explained, in plain language, at whatever pace you need. Step 3, making no sense, read it again, 5 more times. Nobody is watching. There is no judgment. This is a safe space for being bad at math. There's also a graphing calculator that's actually interactive, not the sad grey pixel box from school. You type any equation and it draws a live graph you can zoom into and move around. For anyone doing calculus or functions, visually seeing how a curve behaves is a completely different experience than staring at numbers and hoping something clicks. And there's a practice mode that generates similar problems, so you actually build the skill instead of copying one answer and hoping the exact same question appears on the exam. Which, again, not saying anyone's done that. Tool number 5. Okay, this one. I want you to actually pay attention for this one because it's the most underrated tool on this entire list. NotebookLM, made by Google. It lets you upload all your material, lecture slides, PDFs, research papers, handwritten notes, your entire study pile, and then it becomes an AI that is exclusively trained on what you gave it. Not the internet, not random information it might hallucinate, just your material. That's it. So when you ask it, what are the 3 main arguments in chapter 4? It tells you, based on your chapter 4, with citations pointing to the exact line in your own document. No made-up information, no general knowledge that's loosely related, just your content, organized and answerable on demand. But here's the part that genuinely surprised me the first time I used it. Audio overviews. NotebookLM can take everything you uploaded and turn it into a podcast. A 2-host, back-and-forth, fully conversational podcast where 2 AI voices discuss your notes like it's a topic they actually find interesting. You upload your biology study guide, press a button, put your earphones in, and on your walk to class, you're listening to 2 hosts naturally discussing cell division.
Sounds simple, right?
Yeah,
For auditory learners especially, this is not a workaround or a gimmick. This is genuinely your best study method, now available on demand for any subject, built entirely from your own material. The information going in is yours. The format coming out is one your brain actually absorbs. That combination, it is unbeatable. Okay, let's end this. 5 tools, 5 problems that used to eat your time and energy and now don't have to. Handwritten assignments, text-to-handwriting, illegible borrowed notes, Transkribus, overwhelming syllabus with no idea where to start. RapiLearn builds the path and actively teaches you. Research that used to take an hour of tab chaos. Perplexity answers it with sources in under a minute. Math you can't follow. Symbolab walks every step. Your full study material, NotebookLM organizes it, answers questions about it, turns it into a podcast. Subscribe if this helped. Next go. Drink water, touch some grass, log off. You've earned it.